Assalamu alaikum masu kallo, barkanmu da warhaka, barkanmu da sake saduwa akan shiri mai suna Healthy Life Rayuwa Mai Lafiya. Yau za mu yi fira akan topic mu ce dai game da maganin da muka san shi emergency contraceptive pills, yanda muke abusing shi, excuse me to say, muna hadiye shi like by heart. A hade yau a hade gobe, kuma ba haka aka yi shi ba. Ba yi shi don a hade yau a hade gobe ba, no. Muna abusing shi too much. Isa za mu yi fiwa game da shi wannan maganin da nace sunan shi emergency contraceptive pills nan. Tare da ni telenest dinku Nana Amina Muhammad da bakuwana Fauziya Yaya wanda ta fito Universal Clinic daga Ashalibuchi. Za mu je hutu, mun dawo insha Allah mun ci gaba da fira.
It is hard taking care of your loved ones after stroke or other neurological conditions such as spinal cord injury. It's even harder carrying them for therapy every day. So, why not let us take that burden off your shoulders? At City Physiotherapy and Rehabilitation Center, we offer a one-stop nursing and physiotherapy care at our state-of-the-art facility. Whether it's stroke rehabilitation, physiotherapy, sports injuries, massage therapy, pediatric rehabilitation, acupuncture, or chronic neck and back pain, City Physiotherapy and Rehab Center is your answer. Our caring, committed, and passionate therapists, nurses, and administrative staff are always on call to give you an excellent and quality health care towards recovery. You can find City Physiotherapy and Rehabilitation Center at Kaswa 2nd, just opposite the UMB Bank. You can also call us on 0269 782 200 or 0503 403 263 or 0596 036 499. At City Physiotherapy and Rehabilitation Center, you come in a wheelchair, you go back home walking. City Physiotherapy and Rehabilitation Center.
Relieve pain, restore function.
Masu kallo, barkanmu da dawowa. Kuna tare da favorite telenest kuna na Amina Muhammad akan shiri mai suna Healthy Life, shi kuce min rayuwa mai lafiya. Na ce yau za mu yi fira game da emergency contraceptive pills, yanda muke abusing shi bai dace ba. Tare da bakonmu mai suna Fauziya Yaya wanda ta fito Universal Clinic daga Ashalibuchi. To, sanda zuwa. Barkanmu da yau. To, a takaice dai in ga ce emergency contraceptive pills, me yake nufi?
Emergency contraceptive pills is generally the drugs we take just after unprotected sex. Magungunan da muke shan bayan da muka hadu da maza, which na ce normally muna ganshi muna kira shi contraceptives. Amma it is what we call as emergency because normally it's even called early morning pills. Yeah. We call it an emergency pill because we think that maybe you had the unprotected sex and you don't want to bring the baby. So you are stopping it so you don't just get pregnant. So it's an emergency.
Okay. So abinda ake ce mai emergency contraceptive kenan. So yanda muke abusing shi akwai wani negative effect shi da yake iya idame menstrual cycle mu.
Very well. The moment you take in an emergency pill, it changes your menstrual cycle. It's either it makes it now, as in your normal dates, you won't get it. Because instantly, some of them, no, maybe only 2-3 days. That means so you have changed the dates yourself.
Okay.
And some people, and some women, when you take that, it makes you rather bleed heavily.
Oh, okay. Koda make ba heavily bleed type.
Because yaji abata when afterward so you see a heavy bleed after it. Wadan sumapo after taking emergency pills you feel nausea. Kaman kana son kai amai. Kaman de jikinka yayi maka wani way wannan duka yana cikin. But the most dangerous disadvantage is it will change the menstrual cycle again. And if you are an abuser, then ejuma you
end an abuser how?
You take it often.
Often like?
Let's say, I would say an emergency pills should be something you take once in a while. The more you take, the more you bring your fertility effectiveness back. Because it should, you said it's an emergency.
Yeah.
So, and say an ordinary thing. I took it today, I took it tomorrow, and it's like in a whole week we have people the whole week one. That's
saying how?
Oh no, they be unprotected selves. They are on here, but until one Monday, one Tuesday, or no Wednesday. The whole week until in a week, and then there's 7 boxes, which it's wrong.
Yeah, this is serious.
Very, very serious.
When it happens like that, no, it happens any partner abusing. Said okay, or fun and funny like it do like machine do can continuously. Maybe within a week, machine do kick a man 2-3 times, go 4-5 times in the. Menene abinda eki hapua when it comes to menstrual cycle.
Wannan abun da ke hakuwa cikin ni most at times muke ga infertility and that is where most of our females get it from.
How?
It has messed up your menstrual cycle. You are bleeding heavily. In ma ka ce ki gwada ovulation back here ma ki gwada don ki da kanki ma your menstrual cycle is mixed up and is messed up.
Oh, so
before we can come and get it back.
No, I'm coming. So in kina do kan she often in a mixed up menstrual cycle.
Yes, it makes it. It changes. Yes, it changes your menstrual cycle totally. Don't kin sha ezo instead of befi ezo, but don't kin sha. So the next month is 2 things, and you are taking it every day. So what are we doing? Most our fertility problems in the muki face as women comes from our contraceptives, which we don't know. And again, command that is the nicest and easier way in the that be year abortion ba. Kuma me shi kuma na again command be the sada. One in an na say zubani. After every unprotective sex, she. Kuma when you read even the leaflets in those boxes, you would know that it's not to be abused. On a normal day as a woman, I think I would say if you are an abuser, it should be once a month. And no crano, I don't think say SSA baby sir.
But you are just suggestion.
It should be once in a while, maybe once in 3 months.
Oh, suggest it.
Say why a nipa may be at near dinner. That's how it should be. If you are not ready for pregnancy, one, there are a lot of family planning methods you can go in for.
Okay.
Your husband or your partner can use condoms. If the person is not a condom user, you should pull out when necessary.
Okay. To
all be on the safer side. Because the most painful part is you do all this with that partner and maybe baka aure me shiba. Kumama maybe ka awre meshu. Ya man the time the kaki shan with the nampil so.
Okay.
The blame comes on you again.
Sure.
Meyeren wo bata aifua. Ya man tamaka man da kudin shi make say miki contraceptives.
Yeah, because he's not ready to give birth. They ready.
Some get to the hospital and they are not ready to talk about these things. Because maybe in common with ladies, ya gani kama ashema gani da nike shan na ke damuna. Iyeje be fadiwa.
I understand.
Me shibe ma tackle that side. Oh, media na me nyesa o. Nti minim ne ekoso. So if your partner is somebody or no na na eto. Eno ye smart enough or is this? That's when you get a good partner and a reasonable one as well. Eno beka say or say. And sometimes when they even realize, they feel like now into war, but didn't you know?
Okay.
Because when it comes to birth, it's women. Men are always fertile. So we should know that emergency pill, the word emergency, and also just say abuse it. Come on, para. Too much of para and about the kidney problems.
No, I think so. The kinds of when the leaflet and
yes.
Side effects,
and how you should even take it.
So reading.
At least they so reading just because of this show. And let's read.
But me she be reading. But men again, so don't take a
down. You read small, especially when you take medicines. Be eager to read side effects. It helps a lot. Ama, me she what else na change? Come on, chewing gum. Tom
biscuits.
Wallahi.
Serious.
The person will just be abusing it to an extent, and you ask that. Some people are even addicted to it. Edane bag mo. Just after it, whether a bit me the ninsa boy menom. Some buy it like how some men buy condoms. That's how some ladies do. Our pharmacies and our they will say it. And autumn.
Side effects.
It's just like cigarettes. Yes. So
muya side effects, but she still
muya
but let me say why she chicken pharmacy ya karbi kudin shi.
She aiki kuma yana neman sales in shi. Kifa. Kaman they drinks in that case sayarwa. They are just selling.
Kamar yanda ku kuke cikin health sectors. Wani abu ne misconception da like kuke gani waje tabbata suna ka problems in su. She su zo cikin maganan su. She ku gane kama ga tunanin da take yi game da shi contraceptive ne yasa ta abusing shi haka nan. Menene misconceptions su waje?
The misconception I think they have outside is normal. Some people even think say the contraceptives are better than family planning.
So bari mu je break mu zo inshallah. Masu kallo ga firan yayi very educative kuma ba lokaci yafi mu dan zagaya inshallah mu dawo. Isa stay tuned. We'll be right back.
It is hard taking care of your loved ones after stroke or other neurological conditions such as spinal cord injury. It's even harder carrying them for therapy every day. So, why not let us take that burden off your shoulders? At CT Physiotherapy and Rehabilitation Center, we offer a one-stop nursing and physiotherapy care at our state-of-the-art facility. Whether it's stroke rehabilitation, physiotherapy, sports injuries, massage therapy, pediatric rehabilitation, acupuncture, or chronic neck and back pain, City Physiotherapy and Rehab Center is your answer. Our caring, committed, and passionate therapists, nurses, and administrative staff are always on call to give you an excellent and quality health care towards recovery. You can find City Physiotherapy and Rehabilitation Center at Kaswa 2nd, just opposite the UMB Bank. You can also call us on 0269 782 200 or 0503 403 263 or 0596 036 499. At City Physiotherapy and Rehabilitation Center, you come in a wheelchair, you go back home walking. City Physiotherapy and Rehabilitation Center.
Relieve pain, restore function.
Masu kallo barkanmu da dawowa. To, if you just tune in, you are watching Healthy Life. Shukce mi Rayuwa Mai Lafiya tare da favorite television tinku Nana Amina Muhammad. Sa'an nan ba kuwa mu Fauziya Yaya wanda ta fito Universal Clinic daga Asali Buche. Muna fira game da abinda maganin da muka san shi mai suna emergency contraceptive pills. Yanda mutane ke abusing shi, muna abusing shi too much. Isa muka ce bari mu zo mu fira game da shi, mu educate juna, mu gane abin ne yasa aka yi shi, ba an yi shi a sha shi kai da kai bane, ba maganin wata ciwo bane ko wani ciwo bane. Isa firan da muke yi kenan. Ajiya Fauziya, she kina fira game da misconception da like outside in suka zo muku da illansu, matsalolinsu kuke gane kamar tunanin su kenan?
Most of the times mutane na gan kamar maganin ya fi in the day family planning. Yeah. But I would say, so far as you are in a relationship, definitely you have a plan.
Yeah.
So family planning is also a plan.
Oh, okay.
And there are different types of family planning methods. We have a family planning method. You take pills, a normal pills. If only you don't forget.
Okay, but
so why don't you say
is
the contraceptive is better than that?
And I think sooner go kuma more cheaper.
Cheaper. Kuma even family planning magunguna manka jema ba karban kudi.
Oh, okay.
Family planning method should be free, but sometimes the facilities and how some fertilities are being handled, you just pay something small. And just can be ample.
Okay, okay.
So if I think that if you go and buy contraceptives and be having problems in the near future when you need babies and it will turn into another thing, because now fertility is very expensive. The drugs,
but future ma bani kawai kamar da kika ce ma yana iya
menstrual cycle. Emotionally, last week we talked about it. Yeah. You are not easy. It gives abdominal pains. In the maybe kaje ka rash makana gan wana abukachi. Shini. Kana you are having a heavy flow from that same issue.
So menene tunanin su kuma waje?
Su suna gan kaman wannan mapo yafi.
Oh, okay.
Do yana gan ko cikin ya kai wani 3-4 months in the day cire yana da sada. Amma wanga bai da sada na shano na samu kaina. Amma ba mu tunani, okay, in the next 1 year I want to give birth. It will last you like another 2 or 3 years before you get it right. Wannan kuma kudi ya shiga cikin. Sai ka tambaye kanka naji na sai abu araha yake sa ni wanga wahala. Isa what I would say is it will be good you talk to let me say our family planning nurses to advise you much better on those ones than taking contraceptives as your friends.
Once kuma na cewa is 100% safe. Gaskiya ne ko?
It's 100% safe at that instant.
Yeah.
But then what is the way forward?
Abinda kake neman ya biya maka bukata.
Wannan ya biya.
Amma masalolin da dai
wannan ni ba mu damu da shi ba muna gan to ai shikenan
bukata ya biya.
Bukata bai biya ba akwai magana gaba. So please I would advise my ladies, my women, yanda ake blame mu yezo shi batun aifuwa mun tun doki blame don yau ma in aifo bai zuwa cikin aure ko wani abu mace ke tashiwa shede ta je
wasu mazan na kokari fa
an ce mata she's fine sannan ta yi ta relax amma the moment aka yi batun iPhone mace ta yi mata bayan mijinta ta je ma baka san ta je ba so an fari mata oh bibiya ya fine sannan ta zo mata relax ta ce mu je hospital. She wants to know what's wrong with her first. Don't we have that perception in our setting that say ma eyoba. We don't actually think that men also can't give birth. We see it like it's women, and it's true too. The percentage is us. Because bema the contraceptive the condom. Emma ni side effect biya. But you know, you are taking it in and it has done something instantly. But ask yourself, what are the consequences? When any ba mo tambe yankam, muna ga o ya tumbiya bukata muje kaga wani na shan yau gobe. Tankai shi yayi addicted o. Be gan kaman wani abu ne yana gan shi no kenan cikin muke. Amma time in da abin da fire striking na, it's too late. Ejuma wo. Yeah.
So kifadi mama su kallo mu more about the disadvantage. But mobile baton fertility and skin fadi enough sunji like disadvantages kuma da ke baya wanda shi infertility na.
Disadvantages nan ke cikin fadi wannan.
Okay.
If your menstrual cycle is messed up, you are messed up yourself.
Okay.
Because as a doctor ma, it's difficult kama ma ya gane miki ma free period inki.
Okay.
Don't want ma ke bar wadan su mata ke menses ma twice in a month, thrice in a month. Ya scatter. Saboda of course.
Kan shan shi.
Abuse kenan.
Kana kai mens cikin wata guda su
twice, 3 times. Wannan ma maybe ma first one nan ma da kake zuwa nan ma ba ka gwada ma wani 2 days ka ce wai ya yanke. Kai da kanka ma ana tambayan ka yanda menses kake zuwa ma ba ka iya ka gwada. So when it messes it up, your whole system
is messed up.
It's another thing altogether. Yanzu da dibi aka kan magunguna so that it comes back to its normal. Wannan ma da yin nan ma, it's not just a one day thing. Some people take a whole year to get it back. So you can imagine. Now I can say the contraceptives. Ina ga wanda ke da sada maybe bai wuce 10 cedis. Amma yau maganin da ake shan ma mata mu duka muka san common pregnant care da ya sunan shi folic acid ba kudin wasa bane. Time maybe that instant nan kuma you don't have that money. You take a scan. Yanzu the cheapest scan I think is 100 cedis. Okay. You've not seen the doctor yet. You have labs to do before a zo kan magani. Kuma baka shan magani one box a kare da kai. Ya ci ka sha shi continuous. Allah ya zo ciki ka samu aka gan kaman wadansu body suna pick abu fast.
Okay.
Wani roughly 6 months ya come back to its normal state. Wannan kuma yanzu da monitor a duba is it following the pattern kadan sannan a san cikin abin da ake. Maybe at that time you have got married and you are way gone like 4 years. Sannan ma so cikin me ake abu arahan da aka cin nan yanzu ga bashin da dai saka. So let's all just be careful, and I would say we shouldn't abuse anything. But we have a word that too much of everything is bad. As I gave an example, paracetamol, when you abuse it, you end up getting a kidney problem. That's the side effect. So let's hold on our with the emergency pills in the mbaka jifiren shi baka ce ko wani ma fa bai san da zama kamar yana da side effects
ba.
Isa don Allah do annabi
Ina cin shi kaman biscuit.
ya hankuri chewing gum gadi ya zo ya kare ma ba mu san cikin abin da muke ba ka zo ka laka ma wata sofan da take zaune zamanta ya hankuri ku ya hankuri.
Ina son sani kaman yanda ake shan saboda maybe kana tunanin sperm ya shiga and ya cause maka pregnancy, right? And you are not ready for it, so bari ka shashi wannan emergency pills na. What if ke tunanin ka ne sperm ya shiga ba like bai shiga ba shi ka sha maganin menene matsalan da zai
ya je aiki shi kamar yadda shi yake aikin shi don saboda shi ka sha.
Okay.
So maybe wannan baka gan jini amma ka dai gan kaman kai dai kai free, but normally the ones that goes into work you see blood when there is you had sex kun ka samu haduwa da namiji sperm sin ya shiga in ka sha alaman da zaka gani ka gan wani jini dai ba dai ka flow kaman normal menses ma ba wannan ya gan shi wani 2 days tanka ya bata shi
kaman sex na ya happen yau tare da partner ka maybe mijinka and you decided to take at that very moment kina son ki ci next day no ka gan jini ko dai
wani na nan aikin gan kaman normally it has 8 hours. There are some you should take after when it's after sex 48 hours in ka sha ma bai aiki akwai wadannan akwai wadansu ma 72 hours. Okay. Sometimes akwai wadansu ma 5 days after the sex kan ka sha yayi aiki akwai su daban-daban. 5 days nan na gan kaman if there is what do you call it, there is going to be fertilization. It's there, so when you take it and it's pulsing, that's where you see the blood.
Okay.
Ama instantly na kai da kanka baka san ya shiga bai shiga ba ya zama maka aiki kai kana shan kuma wadannan ka sha baka gan komi kaman ma jini ya fito wurin nan. If you are so smart enough ya je yayi shi ya je ya zuba kanshi banza amma dai side effect shi nan baka ka cire do ya tun shiga. That is when you see say kai ni baka gan jini ba amma menstrual cycle that date na bai zuwa it has started messing it up again. So definitely Nina che sometimes let's just avoid it.
Okay.
Let's just let it be your last thought. If you don't need it, you can't stay away from it because it's part of relationship. Let the person pull out or you go with a condom. Or put yourself on a family planning method. After all, Kubiuma, you are safe at that side. When the Nike interfere the ita, then I come family planning. Ko ya zubo, be zubo, ba chiki.
It's actually family planning.
You feel they have it in times and everything. Chika chiri. Maybe mui kaman alle the next year mui aure. The king gang cow lefi amba the date king chiri.
No, we are talking about like ama aureta.
Aure kumama it's not bad.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not criticizing, but then family planning on its own, I always say that it's good to have it.
Okay.
Because anafadua plan the family than kaoya rubakaya kadu bashiba. Kazoka chewe wanga mistake. No, that statement is not a statement to make on a child. No birth of a child is a mistake. But the moment you use that word, kinda can come what if you don't need it, you don't go for it.
Talking some negative sides in she day fine, you know the negative sides in she day gasun and they were fine. Ama kuma you know the advantages.
So advantage in any can prevent kankada unwanted pregnancy.
Okay, fine. Kin wani magana kika ce kin suggest ko da ko ba ko mi dai wata. Yi muna fira kai saboda yanda ake abusing shin nan. Wani shi ya tun saba doka saboda me shi yayi da komo cikin hankalin shi ya gane isan ga yanda yayi kamata shashi.
Yeah, in there you are an abuser. I think try hard and start abstaining by holding yourself if it's an everyday thing. Start holding. You see, getting, let me say, away from something doesn't work gradually.
Okay.
Kafara. Maybe na do kan she every day. Yanzu de na she 3 days. Kadan ka zo 1 week. Kadan ka kai 2 weeks. Muna cikin ka kai 1 month. 2 months. Allah ya yi tunda yana cikin zuciyanka kana son ka bari kamar yanda yau da kake jin munga. Ka zo ka kai shekara ma baka taba shan ba. And I'll say it too that if you are somebody with a one partner, I think if it's a problem between the two of you now, sit and talk about it. Oh dear, you na do one program a share magani da nike shan na abin da dai mini kenan. Maybe mama shi atanni ka kai ka bari. Ni dai ban sani bo hakan ga kadan you can stay away from it. If ta cikin rayuwanka ma you are alhamdulillah you are good to go. After all, abinda dai kashe ka dai idame ka bai kashe ka o amma abinda dai maka yafi kashe
sosai.
Because looking for a child as pregnancy it's a whole thing. Kuma ka zo ka realize kamar ashe magungunan da nike shan gake biyar nike bincike it's something else. People take medicines and die out of it, say it's my fault. So don Allah do annabi jama'a umma na zaune tana jin ta fadi madiya da kuma na jin fadi mamma kanuwa ta ya ta fadi ma yaya kuma ya fadi ma kanuwa don Allah do annabi. I'm just here for us women yani so let's try hard. It's not easy for some people because when you're addicted to something ba easy when amma an ka sa shi kaman yau magana da na jin gaban taba sani ba Allah tanye ni bare ka fita cikin insha Allah.
So me da kice ma loved ones inke.
What I'll tell my loved ones today is that topic da muka yi nga ba ko da ya duba ba man ka duba she kai ma wani magana don ko ya kai akwai wadansu kannin mata yayanin mata ayi musu magana don saboda ku muke nan ga isa in case kuma ka samu kana da wadansu questions our program there anytime you want to talk to us get in touch and let's all have a conversation with each other
inshallah. Thank you Hajiya Fauziya Yahya sanda zuwa once again. To masu kallo nan da mu sayar da shirin mu na makon ga insha Allah. I hope it's an educative show da gaskiya kowa ya doki ilimi cikin. Last week mun fira game da abin da ya kunci menstrual cycle mu. Shi muka buga batun shi maganin da muka san shi mai suna emergency contraceptive pills shi ma yana kawo matsala when it comes to menstrual cycle mu. Mafarin Fauziya Yahya ta komo gidan Baina TV kenan akan shirin Healthy Life ya so mu zo mu fira game da shi emergency pills. Na hope kowa ya doki ilimi cikin kamar yanda na tun fadi abinda muke wish hapku kenan mu doki ilimi cikin saboda mu sake iri yanda muke use shi muna abusing shi too much. Tare da ni favorite telenest kuna na Amina Muhammad da bakuwan mu Fauziya Yahya wanda ta fito Universal Clinic daga Asali Buche. Production team na Mauko Sami da kuma Courage sannan Sharifa Yakub. Sannan programs manager Malam Fari da kuma Rashida Ibrahim magajiyanmu ke.
Koira yi zai ba